All right, this next video that we're going to go over is we're going to go over what I like to call a hip hinge. There's going to be 3 different exercises that we're going to do, and they're all pretty much the same movement pattern. So this is different than a squat. You want to start with your feet hip width, so feet about wide as your hips or wide as your shoulders. She's going to arch her back and pinch her shoulder blades together. Once her knees bend, you're going to get a slight bend in the knee. Once that knee's bent, she's going to push her hips back and stretch the hamstring and come up. You want to pretend like there's a wall behind you and you're trying to push your butt towards the wall. Good, very good. Now the next one we're going to go over is called an RDL. Okay, so she's going to grab the dumbbells. It's the same movement pattern, like I said earlier. Once her knees bend, all the movement's going to occur at the hip as she stretches her hamstring. Let's get about the middle of the thigh and come up. Notice how she's keeping her back tight. She's not rounding her back. Very good. All right, next thing we're going to do is called a kettlebell swing, okay? So she's going to grab a kettlebell. Like I said earlier, same movement pattern. Once the knees bend, all the movement occurs at the hips, and she's going to keep her back tight and use her hips to move the kettlebell. Try to avoid using the arms and swinging the arms. Use the hips. And that's how you do a hip hinge.